The food idea came to Todd and I a bunch of years ago when we were talking about, Todd and his team plant several hundred trees in the city every year for shade and all sorts of benefits, as you know. But having food trees and bushes was something that we hadn't thought of until a few years ago. So it's really cool that on public property now, or at least as soon as they start fruiting, we'll be able to have food. It's not going to save the world, but it does a small piece, and that's really cool. And I'm very proud of Todd and his team for doing that. So in recognition of Arbor Day, I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with planting more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, provide habitat and wildlife, and now food. And whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products, and whereas the trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of businesses in the area, beautify our community, and provide a higher quality of life. And whereas Stevens Point has been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation and desires to continue its tree planting ways, therefore, I, Mike Wiza, Mayor of the City of Stevens Point, do hereby proclaim Thursday, May 15th, 2025 as Arbor Day in the City of Stevens Point, and I urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our urban trees and green space and support our community's forestry program. Thank you, Todd.
The Mead Garden, we're doing improvements on this garden this year to add capacity. We're adding 6 additional beds. So having the fruit trees, the food on the outside of the garden for general consumption is a great addition to this garden. Beds are still available for rental in this community garden. It's $25, and that is facilitated through Golden Sands RC&D in partnership with the city. One of the additional improvements we're doing here this year is it's already painted out here. We're adding a rain garden. This corner of the garden tends to be kind of low laying and collects water, so we're planting a native rain garden in conjunction with our partners at Wild Ones to help with the water situation here, to continue to improve this neighborhood garden for all the City of Stevens Point residents to enjoy. Jen, if I wanted to get involved and maybe get myself a piece of the neighborhood garden, how would I do that? Phone number, email? Yeah, so you can check out our website, goldensandsrcd.org. 715-343-6215 is our office number. Or just, come out to the garden, meet our staff, meet some of the gardeners, and we're happy to work with you